Not good.
It's mad being a United fan, isn't it? It's like a little roller coaster ride, and you never know really what you're going to get. And I feel like we cherry pick when we call Mourinho a tactical genius, because Liverpool, he did a job over Klopp, but then we go here and the Fellaini thing just baffled me straight from the off. Like, why is Fellaini in the spine of our team when he hasn't played for a while, and we've got two players? One of them is a young lad, McTominay, who's putting a graft in. You can see his passion, he wants to play, and one of them is our biggest ever signing. And what we do is we stick that tree in the middle and hope he's going to do something. And it was embarrassing. I've not seen Fellaini live for a couple of months now. And when you see him get the ball, he looks nervous, he looks panicky, he doesn't know what to do. So we're in the Champions League, and in a weird way, because I don't think anyone's watching Roma, the whole world was watching United versus Sevilla tonight. It was one of the biggest games tonight in world football, and we looked embarrassing as a brand. We're the biggest club in the world, but yet we can't do a job over Sevilla. They came to us, we should have been doing them. I agree with the lad who said that the tie was lost in Sevilla, because you look at the other clubs unfortunately I have to mention Liverpool and City, they went over there and they battered them in their own ground. And what we did, we sat back and we had a 0-0 draw, and we expected to beat them at Old Trafford. Now, we should be beating them at Old Trafford, yeah, but we didn't, because Mourinho just sort of, I don't know what happened, he looked like he lost his head. And do you know what, and I see Mourinho sometimes on the touchline and the decision doesn't go his way, you can see him getting angry and frustrated. He just stood there today, and I never saw a bit of emotion in his face.
To accept it.
He seemed to accept that his faith was going to be that he's getting knocked out of the Champions League. And it was a bit sad. I was like, get angry, kick a bottle, go mad at the fourth official, get sent to the stands. I want to see a bit of passion. He stood there, he watched his team, a fair play. Lukaku, Rashford, he was giving it his all. He was trying dead hard, and he could see that he really wanted it, but it wasn't just working for him tonight. And our defence did all right, but just let a bit slip. Sevilla fans sound like they're in Eurovision. I don't know what they were singing, but they were pretty good, to be fair, with the little clapping and that. So they had in a way, they had their 12th man. Well, that should have been our 12th man. Old Trafford was a bit naff, but it wasn't inspiring. And I think we all felt a bit dull as soon as we saw Fellaini on the pitch, because I feel like we lost the spark then, and none of us really wanted to sing like Fellaini. We don't even have a song for Fellaini, I don't think.
But we do, but no one.
We don't sing out it for time. It's because he's naff. He's an absolute awful player, but he was in our spine in a Champions League game.
But I felt as well, like you said, like Mourinho kind of accepted it, and I felt today that there were points in that game where Jose could have changed it. I thought at half-time I said change it. Because I just knew nothing weren't working, and he didn't.
I know, it's too late. Martial, when he got on, he sort of brought that excitement, and Pogba as well. Or even McTominay, it needed a young player to grab it by its horns and just go with it. And that's what McTominay could have brought to the squad, I think. I mean, imagine that young lad who's just showed himself to be an absolute quality player against Liverpool in the Champions League, playing for United. He would have absolutely just grabbed that game by the horns and just ran with it, instead of Fellaini looking like a bit nervous, looking like he wanted to
game passing.
Yeah. And I think McTominay should have started, and I think Martial should have started.
Cheers, man. Thank you.